What do you got coming up in early 2014? What do your next couple weeks look like?
I've got a couple gigs coming up. I'll be at the Pit doing a show called TV Tag. It's a bunch of stand-ups, and we each picked. Well, that was fucking awesome. Can we edit that bottle falling out? Do we have that kind of CGI technology at the showroom here?
We'll see if we work
Maybe
out,
something
man.
else.
Sure.
Can you enlarge stuff too? Just make me talk, please. I'm doing anyway. It's called TV Tag, and a bunch of comics pick their favorite TV shows, and we do like 10-minute sets on the show. It's gonna be good. It's kind of like new, so that's kicking off. And then working on a book with a friend. It's like a series of tweets, and they're gonna be illustrated, and it's gonna be fun, and books.
Awesome. Books are cool. Sean, stop drinking yet?
No.
What do you got coming up to holidays, man?
On Monday, I'm going to be working at my brother's restaurant.
Woo!
I can't hear. They need like a bingo caller. They need a bingo caller on Monday night, and I'm going to be a bingo caller. Yeah. So it's like, whatever. Some of us got it good.
Living a dream. Kevin, you just launched a podcast, man. What's up with that?
On Tuesday, I'm going to be working at his brother's restaurant. Yeah, I have a new podcast. We're on our 4th episode. It's called Podcasturbation. I made that up. I was so proud of it. It's trademarked. It's me and another comic, Chris Covert. We just talk about horrible things. And we give advice. So if you guys want to, we're on Podomatic, and we have a page on Facebook and everything. We're going to be getting a website. And if you tweeted us or you Facebook us, message us like a question, we will give you the worst answer possible. So if you're like, well, I don't know what not to do, we will tell you exactly what not to do. So yeah, it's Podcasturbation. You can check us out.
Awesome. How many of you guys are in the podcast? All right, let me help you out.
This is a good one to start with.
Why you should be into his and probably a few others. If you're like me and cannot find work in Monmouth County or anywhere within a 100-mile radius, you'll kill that time in the car very nicely. Secondly, you can pretend you're your friends because they have way better conversations than people you actually know. All right, you guys ready for the rounds? All right, number 1 is sports. The theme of the night is best of 2013. What is the worst sports moment of 2013?
Probably the Manti Te'o thing, right? I think that would probably be the worst sports. Is that 2013? Yeah, that was totally 2013.
Sure.
Yeah. How do you make up a fucking girlfriend? Like that was like, that's the best. Like I don't know. Like he's a football player. He gets laid fucking constantly.
Well, you would think.
Yeah, no, he's got, well, either he's completely gay, or, which is not a bad thing, by the way. I'm not growing up here or anything and living out in the woods shooting ducks. Probably not. I don't want to make that assumption at all. No, I'm just saying though, but like that's it. Either he's just got something to hide, but like, God, they gotta be throwing him at him like constantly. His dick should be tired by now. You don't have to make something up.
Sean, what do you got on the worst sports moment of the year?
There was a guy in the Final Four last year for Louisville basketball, and he drove and he broke his leg at the thigh. And just right before, I was like, I wonder what the inside of that guy looks like. And then I was like, oh shit, they showed me on live TV. And it was like he left his leg here and they dragged him this way. I was like, whoa.
It's more purple than it.
7, worst sports moment of 2013.
Hockey.
Hockey.
Boom. You're booing me, I hate you. That sport sucks. And every time it's on, I get angrier at it.
I got nothing. All right, let's go the other way now. What do you got for the best sports moment of 2013? We'll go this way. So Kevin, what do you got first?
Had to be the Auburn-Alabama game.
Yeah.
That touchdown. And I think that's also the worst moment. It's like the best moment and the worst moment. It was the best moment for the receiver, and it was the worst moment for the kicker. That kicker is always going to be that guy who was like, oh, like as good as the guy that ran the touchdown back feels, he's going to feel as shitty. And he's always going to be that guy.
And the thing is, if you live in another part of the country, you could maybe potentially live that down. In Alabama, that's a wrap. Like that's that guy's life forever. Sean, what do we got?
It's not a serious sport, but I was laying in a park in a really cool part of Brooklyn, like laying on my back elbows, and this rogue frisbee came, and I swear I was like laying like this, and I caught it, like hanging out with a group of people that were way cooler than me, and I was like, whoa, got it, and I threw a rifle back, and like the guys were like, "Whoa, thanks." And I went back to like the cool position, and I was like, inside, I was like, "This is the fucking best thing I've ever been in my life." Everybody in the party's like, "What?"
John, try to top that.
My friend and I were playing frisbee in a park, and out of nowhere, this guy just catches his frisbee and whips it back at us like a rifle. And then I'm so glad you did that because I had nothing. I don't fucking give a shit about sports. I was gonna say something to Dick, but that was great. I'm so glad we set each other up like that. We're going out on the road later. Not to do comedy. We're just there's a back alley and we're gonna have some fun. Yeah, frisbee. Frisbee comedy. And when
I'll
I
be laying in the park if you need me.
you don't get to the punchline until he catches the frisbee, and then it's on the back like a fortune cookie. Anyway, go ahead.
My sports moment, I think, has got to be just the existence of the Brooklyn Nets. Because they went from being an embarrassment to New Jersey to being an embarrassment to Brooklyn with slightly cooler uniforms. Also, they did something crazy. They hired this guy who looks exactly like the rapper Pitbull as the head coach. Like, every time Jason Kidd calls a timeout, I'm like, is this guy going to draw up a play or rap badly in Spanglish? Also, if you live in North Jersey, you should be happy they're in Brooklyn, because that guy's got like 17 DUIs. He's dangerous wherever the hell he goes. Okay, second round, we're going TV. What's the worst show on TV?
Worst show on TV. I don't even. This is probably an easy one. I keep saying Duck Dynasty, and I'm just gonna go with it. Is that the worst show on TV? Is it gonna care? It's not. It's not even. Wait, booing for Duck Dynasty or booing for the fact that I hate that it's the worst show on TV? It is. It's totally the worst show on TV, only because they fucking get paid to just fucking shoot. Like, I don't even understand, like, the whole situation. Do you guys know? Obviously, everybody knows what's going on with Duck Dynasty, right? No? Right. The guy said some terrible things about
So wait, let me get this straight. Guys that live in the backwoods of Alabama or whatever it is are ignorant and homophobic. Are we surprised by this?
Exactly. No one should be surprised. They shouldn't even had a fucking show to begin with, though. That's the thing. And I think A&E should keep them on the air forever as punishment, and just become the anti-gay and just fucking, because you don't just pick somebody out of obscurity and then not know anything about them and then fire them for it later. Like, the guy was 3 years ago was on Google talking about how gay people are the devil, and like you don't have people at A&E that Google that shit. I don't know. Like, no one knew that, but they're just gonna hide it from us forever. Like, I don't understand that at all.
I'm confused and frightened about the whole thing as you
they,
are. Sean, what do we got?
Worst? I don't like Undercover Boss. I don't like any reality show that like pretends that there's not a camera crew with them. Like, I don't like the fact that they're like, oh yeah, that new fry cook is weird with his 8-man camera crew. That's weird. Or the person that opens the door and is fucking surprised, and their camera shot is from over their shoulder. You're like, oh fuck, Ty Pennington? What? You had a whole crew with you, dick. Breaking down that wall.
A lot of people are probably going to disagree with me on this one, but I have to, and I don't think it's the worst show, but it just always eats at my inside when I see her. Claire Danes on Homeland. Whoever taught her how a crazy person acts was fucking retarded. It's like, whoever, like, her eyes are just constantly like moving, and every episode she cries. Nobody cries that much. So you just get tired of crying, and you're just like. But she cries, and it's like this heart-rending cry. Like, nobody has that much energy to keep crying. So it's a great show, but I really hope they should have hung her.
My least favorite TV show, and it happened just a week or two ago, is Victoria's Secret fashion show. Here's why. Who's still getting excited about
Angelo's
this?
gay, by the way.
Alright, I'm explaining why I'm not gay. Here's the deal. The same people that like this are the same people that are still getting excited about the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Like, alright, here's the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Beautiful women walk up and down a runway while pop artists play the most played out songs we're all tired of the year. Are you not aware of the internet? Because here's what you can do instead. You can pull up any kind of pornography you could think of. Then open another window. Go on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, any music app, and listen to exactly the music you want while you're watching said pornography. How is it not better than Victoria's Secret fashion show? What's the best show on TV, Kevin?
Sons of Anarchy. It is. It's just that if you don't watch it, you're missing out on life. Like every episode.
What channel is that on?
It's on Spike.
FX. Radio channel?
It is. It's. I mean, every episode is like somebody's getting killed in an awesome way. Somebody's having sex in an awesome way. Somebody's getting fucked over in an awesome way. And the whole episodes are just tension of like somebody's gonna die. Yes, you're just waiting, and then they die, and you're like, yes, they died. And then the season finale, everybody died, and it was just like, it was an orgasm of a season finale. It was fucking fantastic.
So what do you got?
Yeah, the Sons of Anarchy, yeah. The most photogenic motorcycle gang. Those cheekbones! You're only a third-ranking member. You're beautiful. What shows I like? Is Friends still on? I like Friends. I hope that Chandler and Rachel finally get together. They'll open out.
What do you got, man?
They do get together, by the way.
They do?
No. That's a completely different show. I know. One day. Yeah, I like Game of Thrones, and I like. Anybody watch Game of Thrones? It's a great show. A couple of reasons I like Game of Thrones, because they don't give a fuck about the main characters. They don't. Like, it rips my heart out like every time I watch it at the end of the season. But also because they're so casual with the nudity on that show. Like, especially like the women, they're just walking around naked, and I kind of hope that seeps into the general populace, because I would really like to see a lot more of my friends naked. Just mostly, they don't give a shit. They're just coming over, derobing, talking to you about nothing. Like, all right, great, just playing with somebody's dick for no reason. I don't know. Kind of hoping that gets. Yeah, thank you. Me and the creepy guy in the front row. Totally agree. That's awesome. We're totally gonna write. We can get it together, right? That's awesome. No, it's not gonna. All right.
Can I tell you something really funny?
Yeah, absolutely.
I read an art. This is true. If you've ever watched Game of Thrones, John's completely right. There's just always just naked people for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
This is why. If you read the books, I read the books. It's tons of narrative. You could never fit it in to a show without just getting bored. So what the producers realized was, we can have people talking and they won't get bored if everybody's naked. And it's like, wow, you figured out human society. Just if there's tits, we'll listen to anything you're gonna say. So ladies, the moral is, if you want your man to do something, pull out a boob.
That's the best PSA. We should just end it there. That PSA. Can we broadcast this?
No,
That's what, bro.
Yeah.
nice sage
Fun.
advice.
Throw about 6 inches on that one. That's great.
Nice 6 inches.
I'm really sorry.
Let's
That was
go.
8, 8, 9, 10. Is that not right? I was told by my mom that was totally cool. Just kidding. That's like.